All right, so I was gonna demold these pieces. Hold on one moment. I'm trying to check a message here at the same time. Oh, that's cute. There we go. Anyway, trying to demold these pieces. I was gonna do it in the living room with my mom, but I pulled one result. I was really impressed with it. So no bubbles in it either. So I'm gonna pull the other ones on camera. I think one of them is gonna be a test though, for sure. I don't know why this Ruru mold keeps giving me flashing on the front side of the mask, but it's interesting. Anyway, but yeah, look at that. This is a fun mold. It is trans sparkly blue with black and with glow in the dark trans orange, I think. I If I remember right, I actually did the orange by accident. It was supposed to be just the black and the blue, and I ended up just pouring the wrong one in at the last moment, which I'm not mad about. These are fun pours. These are all about just doing goofy things and seeing what results we get. But that's super neat looking. I'm gonna have to take some pictures of that too. Oh, it's so good. Obviously, I got a lot of flashing and stuff to clean up, but oh, it's so neat. I kind of I want to do the Matatu now. I wanted to save it until last, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. This should be a fun one if I did it right. So you can see it's just black, but hopefully things came out correct and I did things right, because in theory, it looks so good. There is a little bubble on the corner. I'm not too worried about it. Like I said, these are fun pours. These aren't about getting things perfect necessarily. Oh man, let me go ahead and release that corner. There it goes. Pop up the middle. Ugh. Oh my god. Oh my god, look at this. Look at that. Look at how cool that is. Just from a metallic purple over to a metallic yellow. I did one spot in that middle that just, or that side corner that just never gets covered, and I don't know what that's about. But man, I'm just trying this technique, so it's so cool. It's actually over kind of like a trans black too, which is pretty neat as well. But man, look at how cool that is. So again, I'll have to take some pictures with it. Didn't get it perfect. It looks like there's one little corner in here that I kind of missed out a little bit on as well. But like I said, it's that's a fun one to do. I like doing those. And let me see if there's anything left over in the inside here. No, it looks good. All right, I thought I felt something, so just try to clean up the molds and stuff as I go along before I do my actual cleanup step. So next one, we're just going to do the Rao demold. This one's just a simple, solid, sparkly blue. Again, assuming I did things right, because it's, you know, it's the Rao, right? It's the water mask. You gotta do a blue on there. Ooh, got a lot of discoloration there. Oh, I know what that's from. Just kidding. But let me go ahead and pull the front of this. This is my second mold I ever made, so this is why it's so chunky, it's so big, because it's the just standard cut mold. A lot of flashing on this one. That's surprising. More than usual for a Rao. That's all right. Got it. But if I can get this, it's got little flaps on the inside that go around the bottom of the mask, make it a little bit harder to get out. But assuming I can get it freed up, need to release it from the front. There it goes. There it goes. Got it. Oh. Go ahead and pull that. I kind of want to be gentle with it. The Rao is actually susceptible to snapping. Oh, that is so good looking. Oh, that's so nice. All right. So I got to straighten it out a little bit because those flaps that come over the sides. Look at that. Look at how sparkly. Look at how cool it is. I'm totally taking a picture of that one on No Comma for sure. That's just so cool. A little flashing clean up on the eye, but you see why these come out super clean. That's because this one was a taped off eye when I had actually cast it. So that's something I'm starting to do now, except I'm not taping. Now I'm trying clay for the very first time. Next up is a Huna. If I remember right, this one should be black with that trans glow orange, I think. So we'll go ahead and pull that. Pull the two side flaps out, sort of. These are just, like I said, my kind of modification on the cut mold. and sort of my development on the book mold. This one I imagine will probably still have a bubble at the base. I don't know how to get rid of it because I've cut in vents there. Maybe not though. The vent is pretty open, so I might be okay on this time around. And this one likes to stick on the eye because I did not tape off this mask when removing the original, so I had to do a lot of cutting to actually get it out of there. So I got to be a little careful around the eye, but silicone's stretchy. It usually bends before the mask will crack or break. A little softer than the others too, it feels like. Let me go ahead and see if... There it goes. Whoop. Hold on, let me go ahead and pull that. So, reshape it. That's kind of cool. So yeah, a trans, it should glow in the dark with that black on it. I really like how it got those edges on there, kind of with that orange, but then the base behind it is that black. That looks so cool. I'll show them all off at the very end too. The last one is also metallic blue only, but this is a different mold that I'm trying to develop. It might be a little bit messy, so we'll just see how well it comes out, and it might also still be a little too soft to really pull out of here super clean, because that mask was reasonably soft. I am a couple hours ahead, but I've got to go to the grocery shopping here and stuff soon, so I just want to pull these now and get it over with, and also do it while I was in front of the camera, hopefully. So, trying to... This is the very first time I've used this mold as well. Looks like there is a decent amount of bubble at the top there, unfortunately. So I will have to backfill that in the future, but not a huge deal. Let me go ahead and see if I... There it goes. Pop that out, hopefully. So, there it goes. Cool. But the rest of the mask looks like it came out pretty well. A little bit of flashing in the eyes, which is okay. And a decent amount of flashing on the corners here. But you can see that the bubble on the top there just was underfilled a bit. But this is what I'm testing for my ventless cast. And so far, it seemed to do a pretty good job. No vent, no funnel, no anything. And so, pretty decent. Just the bubble. That's the main thing I need to try and settle in the future, is cleaning up that bubble, making sure that that fills in all the way. But I got pretty close for the first cast. Does need a lot of cleaning. But yeah, this mold that I'm trying to develop, and in the future, hopefully it'll be a little bit better, just because I made some pretty poor cuts in this one. Not that it's a huge deal. But yeah, no funnel, no fill spout of any kind on this mold. So as I continue to develop this one, hopefully these will come out better, cleaner, and full, obviously. So let's go ahead and again look at all 5 pieces here. Make sure all the molds are in front of me. So again, we have the sparkly blue over black over the glowing orange. I'll have to test the glow in the dark later today too. Then yeah, the Luna came out much softer than some of the others, so I'll have to let that continue to firm up. Oh, you know what it probably is though? I think I used flash colors in basically all of the others, and those flash colors seem to firm up a little bit nicer than the others. So that's something to notice for the future. But really, really clean, perfect cast on the front, actually. So I just got to clean up all of the flashing. The flashing's a mess, but that looks absolutely incredible. I'm so stoked with that. That would have been a really good one for the Halloween fun cast, but part 2 is a thing, right? The rainbow iridescent, which is a fun one. And then the 2 of the sparkly blue. I just got to clean the eyes on the Mahiki. Almost no flashing on that Mahiki, though. I'm really happy with how that came out. Just the bubble at the top. That's the only thing I got to work on. So it's about learning that mold. But man, if I can get this mold in the future to work the way I want it to, there's so little flashing to clean on this. No cut of any vent of any kind. It's actually kind of incredible, so I'm really happy with this. So thanks, guys, for tuning in, and I'll see you all in the next one. Make sure to like, subscribe, and check out my links in the description below. Yeah, later.